What's Papa Nick?
I hate this mic. I swear, this is like the fourth time, man. My mic
everybody,
is broken.
Shift happens.
Where shift
happens.
What's up, everybody? Okay, I have Sour Patch on the top of my palate. Give me a sec. So, how are you? This is the month of December.
Yes.
It is your birth month.
Shut up.
Yes. Christian's birth month. Movers. Anyways,
No.
how's everyone doing? Okay, we're in the month of December. Wait, I have to check. Comments. I have to check comments.
Oh yeah, the
first.
comments. The showmans. What's up, everybody?
Okay, how's everyone
Alright,
doing?
alright.
There we go.
What's up, Ezekiel?
Watch up.
What's up?
Okay. Beautiful stuff. I have Sour Patch on the top of my palate. But hey, we're in the new month. Okay, we're in the month of December. So how has it been going for you? How's the past, past months? Right?
Finals.
Yes, it is
Finals.
final season for us.
Yeah.
Okay, that is true. And of course, with that being said, it's World Cup season, okay?
Yeah.
It's World Cup season. I'm not sure if you can see, but this is...
I'm not into the World Cup. I'm sorry. Sorry,
I
everybody.
think, yeah, there you go. Yes, sir, it's World Cup season. So, it is... there are... The teams that are qualified are... Croatia, Portugal, England, Argentina, Brazil, Morocco. I forgot the other two.
But we can do that.
I forgot the other two. But hey, anybody who watched the World Cup, anybody who watches the World Cup, tell us. We want to see. There's some football fans, all right? You have Croatia, you have France.
Does Philippines have a World Cup team?
Well, we failed to qualify.
Oh,
We failed to qualify.
That's
There's that.
unfortunate.
Yes, but we do have a team that is trying to push for it. There, it's Netherlands, Argentina, England, France, Morocco, Portugal, Croatia, and Brazil. Okay, yeah, we do have a team, but our team failed to qualify. So no, we don't have a team representing us at the current during this current
Come on, Philippines, do better.
Welcome. Yeah, I don't know. Our football scene is not.
Honestly, I don't
The
even,
best.
Like, feel it that we even have a team.
Yeah, that's why. Because like
It's
we would
already
always
known.
lose to Indonesia during qualifiers and all that other Asian teams. So we failed to qualify most of the time. So yeah, that is the state of our Philippine team regards to football. All right, but yeah, like aside from that, everything else is everything else is going legit. Yeah. So how does it feel that we're at the month of December already? In the month of December, we're ending the year, guys. We're ending the year.
December so fast. That's all I can say. It's like we're already at the 7th, going 8th, and I didn't even expect that. And I feel like that 1 week, this like December 1 to 7.
Yeah.
Like it's just nothing.
Yeah, it
felt
just
nothing.
flew by very fast.
I feel like it's gonna be like the same with this month. It's just gonna be like just one fell swoop.
Yeah, it feels very. I don't know. It feels very. It feels a little too fast for December. Usually, you get to savor the month of December because it's the last month of the year, and that's when you get to how do we call this? That's when you get to let's say, like, you get to see things through, right? Because you get to reflect on what has happened in the past month, right? The past 11 months.
Yeah.
Well, hey, our December is coming a little bit fast. Okay, Jared Torres is in the chat. Jared, what's wrong, Jared?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Jared didn't join us in Select today.
Yeah.
So, What's wrong? What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Anyways, okay. Yeah. That's the month of December for you guys. Okay. Any other special thing happening on December? I heard there's a holiday tomorrow.
Yeah, there is a holiday. It's the Immaculate something.
Okay.
So that
Now,
means
do we have a holiday?
yeah, it's actually a holiday tomorrow.
Okay.
So there's no classes.
We do. Okay.
But I expect there's gonna be like classes on a Saturday.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, so we have that apparently. What else? I think that is it so far for the month of
Yeah. I mean,
of December. It is December
there's that.
7th. Yeah, it does feel like it's swinging by a little too fast.
yeah, it's so fast.
Hmm. Do you feel like you got to do something at least?
It's so fast. I sped run like 8 papers in one night.
There we go. There we go. Hello guys, how are you? We are doing good out here in the studio. How are you doing, Antonio? Right? Antonio.
Antonio. Oh my
Tony.
gosh.
Right, Tony. Yes, sir. We are doing well. It's all good here.
Si Antonio.
Right? It's all good here. All vibes here. All right, we are vibing. We are living. Okay. So yeah, it has been very coolio stuff. Yeah. Again, of course, with a new month,
Comes a new
right?
topic.
Comes a new topic.
Yes.
All right, comes a new topic. So of
Topic.
course we're gonna have a new topic, which will which is I believe it is very very beautiful topic. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one to to speak about. All right, because what do you call this? I think this applies to a lot of young people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think we have to compress this into fewer meetings because I believe. All right. Wait. Let's clarify. For the month of December, we'll be having three.
Yeah.
What do you call this? We're going to having only three
3 Wednesdays.
three
shift happens.
episodes
Yeah.
or 3 shift happens for the month of December.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys should watch out for that.
Yeah.
So it's a good topic though. It's a good topic.
Yo.
Why? Ew. Christian ate a bug.
No, it just like died.
Ah, okay. I thought you ate the bug. No, I think it came from the heavens. Yes. But yeah. But yes. We are going to be speaking, all right, about a beautiful thing called peace of mind.
Oh,
Peace of mind, all
I
right.
love that.
Uh-huh.
Love to have that.
Yeah, I mean, it is one of the blessings, to receive. It's one of the amazing blessings to receive. Peace of mind, because not everyone has it.
I'm not sure.
Not everyone has the peace of mind to, excuse me, to do certain things. Not everybody would have the peace of mind to, some not even wouldn't have the peace of mind to even like leave their things unattended. They would always be so very cautious about their expensive stuff, most especially like shoes or bags or their 100,000 coffee machine.
Wow.
Right? No, they're those kinds of people. They're those kind of people who are a little bit on edge when it comes to certain things. All right. Well, I mean, it's good to see. All right, but a lot of people are do suffer from this. All right, the lack of peace of mind. All right, because you never expect someone to break down, right? Because on the outside, it all looks well and all
Yeah,
looks
everything's
good.
like all
They look
chill,
okay.
they're
They don't.
fine.
Yeah, They don't look like they're going through certain traumas and certain. Why did I laugh when I say trauma? So there's certain problems, right, and situations, right? So they're those people who look like they're not suffering, right? They preach about or they speak about, being okay and they're healthy, right? Looking healthy, their relationship, their friends are good, but in the inside, it's just pure panic. It's just pure panic, not organic. It's just pure panic. It's just pure chaos.
Yeah,
Right?
there's just discord in their head.
Yeah, there's just a full-on, conversation in their heads play. Like they cannot keep up. It's becoming too much. All right, you can't go on. All right, there are those things. Right? There are those things, and people. Some people resort to certain acts of violence towards themselves. All right,
To others.
or to others, sort aggression. All right, because of these things, it's many people, most especially in the younger age, right, it has become. Okay, I see you plugging real quick. All right. So but yeah, like it becomes a little bit too much for some people. You could say it becomes a little too hard on people. It becomes a little too, people have a hard time keeping up with it. So yeah, there's that, and there's some people, all right, who need help, right? They're ashamed to ask for help. They're embarrassed, all right. Not just Christians, right? But like even to people, like they're scared because on the outside they look like I'm okay.
I feel like it's not just like being scared. I feel like it's just because they can't afford the help.
Yeah, that's true. No, I mean like not afford. Yes, technically,
Yes, afford.
technically, but there are some that you don't
Oh yeah, you don't need this.
Right, because like sometimes you just got got a friend,
Yeah,
good
there's
friend
that.
to listen to you. Right, sadly, some of you guys relate. Some of us relate to that. Outwardly, we are good. Inwardly, we are we're suffering. We're hit bad. We're depressed, anxious. We're stressed. We're worn down. But we have to understand that at these times, we're not alone. Okay, we are not alone. All right, mental health. All right, mental health, the peace of mind. All right, the most dangerous myths of mental health. All right, we're gonna speak about that real quick. We're gonna speak about this.
This is just like my reflection paper.
Oh, okay,
This is my
okay.
reflection paper.
I see. So in 1 Thessalonians 5:23-24, it says, "My God Himself, the God of peace, sanctify you through and through. May your whole spirit, soul, and body be kept blameless as the coming of the Lord Jesus Christ. The one who calls you is faithful, and He will do it." All right.
Amen.
Okay, God bless your word. All right. Church, all right, shouldn't talk about mental health. That's what some people think. All right. Why? Because you could say because it is not inclined to God's word, or some people might say that. Right? You come to Jesus, and Jesus fixes everything. Right? He saved us. He redeemed us. Right? He would fill us, right, with whole, with the healing power, right? All things, right, are for good, okay? Just because Jesus saved you doesn't mean, all right, it fixes every, you might think, oh, it doesn't mean He saved me, He's gonna fix every area of my life. No, all right, Jesus saved me, all right, and I wake up with abs. No, I wake up with six pack.
Oh, how to be saved.
No, all right. Or you get born again. You get your your Gcash credit score gets improved. That's not how it works. Right? Jared said, "If only, if only," or your hair gets thicker, your thighs get thinner, your waist gets.
I got
slimmer.
one. If you were just saved by Jesus,
Yeah.
your gout would disappear.
Yeah. Shots fired.
sorry, I'm
Shots
sorry.
fired.
I'm sorry.
Accepted Christ, instant radiant. I would love to, I would love to, right? I mean, who wouldn't? Okay?
What if
Who
we
wouldn't,
make
who wouldn't? We accept God and everything is, 100 times better already, you know? Watch your back when you pass by Bayanan daw. Someone's threatening you. Alright? Say about mental health, alright? Talking about it, right? Mental health includes emotional, psychological, alright? And social well-being of someone. Limping guy slowly walking to you. Alright? Okay? It impacts most areas of our lives because, you know, it affects the way we think, the way we feel, the way we act, the way we handle stress, we relate to people, the way we make choices, bounce back from difficulties. It's all affected when we speak about our mental health.
That's true.
So many misunderstandings in church, right, about the foundations of, you know, of certain things, right? Two famous or very common mental health myths in the church is number one, Christians shouldn't struggle with mental health.
Oh wow.
Okay, that is, you know, that is a very big misconception because when you say you're saved, you're, you know, you expect is cleansed. Yeah, you're supposed to be a lot better. All right, you're 10 times better already. Okay, I accepted God as my Lord and Savior, and yeah, I don't need, you know, right? That is a common misconception. Right? Christians shouldn't battle. All right, that's a misconception, right? Christians shouldn't battle anxiety, depression, or burnout. All right, when you do, it's your fault. Not enough faith, not enough praying, or you're sinning. All right, that is, you know, one of the misconceptions that a lot of people have. All right, in regards to mental health and believers. All right, correlating those two. Okay, you can love, you know, Jesus and still fight depression. Faithfully read God's word and battle anxiety. Attend church, sit in front, tithe, you serve, and still struggle to overcome trauma, right? Heroes in the Bible, all right, such as Elijah. Elijah was so depressed he wanted to die.
That's true.
Okay, Elijah was battling it, right? He didn't want to, you know. That was right after, you know, proving to everyone that the God of Israel exists and the God of Israel is alive. After proving, he went into hiding, and, you know, he was, you know, God, why am I still here, right? Okay, David was Zetsubo, right? Do you know that?
What?
No, okay. No, never mind. I wouldn't say it again. David, right, who dealt with despair, hopelessness, right? Hopelessness. Okay? David, imagine David, the man, the myth, the legend himself, right? The man who myth, the legend himself, David, right? David was one of the goats in Bible history.
That's true.
All right? This man dealt with despair. Okay? Jeremiah. All right? Jeremiah. Okay? He was weeping, all right? He was crying because of loneliness, insecurity, all right? Cursed to the day he was born, all right? Struggling mentally, all right? Christians say, you need more of God, okay? Do you need more of God, all right? No, because it's a very big misconception, all right? A lot of people say that, oh, you need more of God. You're lacking in God. You lack prayer, you know. How many times did you pray today? 3? Not enough. Pray more.
You have to pray. Don't watch prayer. Don't watch prayer.
You have to pray. Don't watch prayer, right? Right. You need more sleep. You need better friends. Okay. It's not just It's not just that. When you, as believers, okay, right? It's not just oh, we back. Yes, we are back. I just realized we were not.
Oh yeah, we weren't here last
Yes, that's
week.
why it was a bit.
That's why
it felt long.
It felt long.
Sorry, you guys, about that. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Okay, you need. Do you need more God, right? More God, or you need more sleep. You need better friends, a healthier diet, right? Maybe because it affects so much, right? It could be due to hormone deficiency, chemical imbalance, or we need therapy, right? You need God. It's a holistic approach, all right? Okay, you need God. It's a holistic approach to mental health. All right, starts with God. It directs. All right, struggling doesn't mean you're not a good Christian. It means you're human.
That's true.
All right, it means you're human. Okay, that is because it's a very big misconception, really, within the whole Christian community. Within the whole Christian community, I think that is one of the biggest misconceptions that, you don't need it.
You're not
right?
supposed to cry.
You're not supposed to be feeling that, because you're supposed to be, you're supposed to be feeling better. You're supposed to feel.
Yeah, like you believe in God, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you believe in God. Why do you feel that?
Why
Like,
do you
no.
feel that? No.
Alright, it is, things we go through, alright, during, as human beings,
Yeah,
right?
it's just
Alright.
a human being thing.
Argentina.
Argentina Talo.
I don't know. Is he saying Argentina?
Argentina, yes. Are you speaking about Argentina? Yeah, it's Messi. We believe in Messi.
Are you saying Argentina lost?
Really?
Oh, where he's gonna get mad and sad.
They're not yet starting. Don't do me like that. My heart cannot take that yet. Don't do that yet.
Marky, you're losing your
Mental health. My
Your
mental health is being
health.
affected, guys. No. All right. No, kidding. All right.
You're not supposed to have that, Marky.
Okay. But yeah, that's like one of the biggest misconceptions. Like, you're a believer. You have to be okay.
Yeah.
You have to be okay. You have to, you don't believe in God enough. That's not how it
I feel like
works.
it's just like even worse.
Yeah. It makes your anxiety skyrocket
Yeah,
when
it
you
makes
say,
you
oh,
feel
you
even
believe in
worse
God
than how
less.
you're feeling.
No, right? It just, as a human, when someone tells that, okay, did I do something? Like, it makes,
I feel like it's just another form of gaslighting.
yeah, it makes,
It makes you like. It also makes you start to doubt.
yeah, it makes
That's
you
where
doubt your
doubt
faith. It makes you doubt,
that's
and it's
where
not a
doubt
good
comes
advice
in.
to give.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's not a good advice to give. Alright, that's, again, struggling doesn't mean you're not a good Christian. It means you're a human being.
Yeah.
Alright, myth number two, God doesn't care about your mental health.
Oh wow.
Right? He's too busy with bigger problems. Right? Not only he cares, right, but he cares a lot for us. Okay? In Psalms, it says, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Lord is close, right? Brokenhearted, right? He saves those who are crushed. God is our refuge, our strength, our ever-present help in trouble. Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Right? God cares for us. God loves us, right? Okay? It's not like, it's not like, what do you call this? It's not like we won't ever, experience these things. But we are, because we're in the human world, right? We're in humans, right? We are subject to, there would come a certain point in time, most especially, number one, I believe that a lot of people have been struggling with recently is burnout. Because for how many years now, we're in the third year of the pandemic, right?
Yeah, third year.
We're in the third year. So in the span of 3 years, it felt like it's been 10 years in this pandemic, right? It's been that long. It feels like that way, but it's not. It's just been 3 years, right? In the span of 3 years, people have been sitting on their desks for the longest time now.
Yeah, I feel like it's because you don't get enough work
Yes.
physically.
Yeah, there's no, it feels very, doesn't feel right, doesn't feel real, like real life, because it's all done virtually. And with that, constantly playing, right, for you to live 100% of life, which was the state of things back then during the very beginning of pandemic, all right, for you to endure months without going out and just sitting on a desk, it has become monotonous for a lot of people.
It's just
And and burnouts happen a lot frequently these days than it has ever been before because of that, All right. It's not just that too. It could also play in the fact it could also play in an example in your relationship. All right.
Sure.
A lot of people have struggled during this pandemic time.
Yeah.
All right, because aside from things being just done online, right? It was a big struggle. That
Yeah.
it has been a big struggle for a lot of people. So it's you get burnout a lot easier. You struggle from anxiety. We are a lot more depressed. All right, during this generation has been more depressed than the past few generations have been. All right, but hey, a passage in Psalms, all right, Psalms, all right, says, "I am overwhelmed with troubles, and my life draws near to death." I love it when David really writes because it's so, it's so.
It's heartfelt.
Yes, yeah, it's very it's very human. It's very but there are times where he speaks about God's glory and all of God's power in his life. But sometimes there are times it's just his story about where he is and how God meets him.
Yeah, it's also so relatable.
Yeah, that's true. Like it says here, I am counted among those who go down to the pit. I am like one without strength. I am set apart with the dead, like the slain like the slain who lie in the grave, whom you remember no more, who are cut off from your care. But I cry to you for help, Lord. In the morning, my prayer comes before you. Why, Lord, do you reject me and hide your face from me? You have taken from me friend and neighbor. Darkness is my closest friend. This is in Psalm 88. It's chopped. So it's 88, 3 to 5, 13 to 14, and verse 18. All right? You love God. All right? You serve God. Okay? You're not supposed to have mental health problems. No.
No.
All right? No. I think that it has, I think this has to be one of the talks that a lot of churches must have needed during the time of pandemic.
Yes.
I believe that a lot. A lot of, people, not only to the young generation, but, even to the old ones. Because, again, when you're in the industry of, even no matter how much people love what they're doing, Sebastian Vettel retired from driving. It has been how many years already? So yeah, no matter how good you are in the sport or what you're doing, or no matter how well it all seems,
Okay.
there will come a time where you'll struggle and it will be hard. All right? And you're going to, there'll come that time. Okay? So it doesn't mean you're loving God and you're serving God. You wouldn't have mental health problems because there will come a time where it will be hard. Hard to, God's a little bit hard to pray today. Or God's a little bit hard to, to serve today. But we push through, right? We push through. Keep going. Right? God's not afraid of our honesty. He cares for you. If you're hurt, He hurts as well. He feels that, right? When, where you were breaking down, right? God is, God's there, okay? But, a lot of misconceptions like, oh, you're a believer, right? You're supposed to not be hurt. You're supposed to be the one helping, right? You're supposed to be the one helping, not
Supposed to be
the
doing
one,
the
not
good
the
stuff.
one, not the one in need of help. But no, it's not. That's not how it works. Getting help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom, right? A lot of young people, right? Whether you're a guy or a girl, all right? Most especially for guys, a lot of guys don't want to ask for help. Right, but when you're right, it isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom. It's being smart. All right,
True.
you're in a bad shape. All right, you're at a series of tests. You're not in the bad shape, but you are in the bad shape. Physically, you're healthy. Spiritually, you're healthy. Relationship wise, you are healthy. Right, but mental health wise, you aren't. Okay, Jesus replied. This is in Matthew 22:37. Jesus replied, Lord, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. Love God with all your heart, soul. Learn to love God with your mind. All right? Learn to love God with your mind. Because it would affect, with you, all right, with your, when your state is when you're in a bad state, all right? And it's not just hard to, to serve as a, to become, to live life, to progress through life, but it's also hard, gonna be a little bit hard to, to live as a believer, to stand up as a believer, because you're not in the good mental, mental state.
Oh, go.
All
You
right,
can do
life
that.
is moving in direction stronger. All right, stronger. All right, wherever God leads us. Right, our brain is built over time. Right, starting at birth. Right, our brain builds. Right, we are. We become. That's the reason why as we progress through life, we become wiser. We become
Yeah, we
smarter.
get wiser.
Right, brain makes simple connections. All right, called neural. No, called neural pathways, right? Called neural pathways. Okay, first few years, right, when you're younger, right, you have 1 million neural connections every second. After our brain starts to learn, connections get simplified. It becomes pruning, right? Because it becomes, once you start to learn something, right, just like, when you learn something, it's already there, so you don't really have to think about it anymore. So our brain gets more efficient as we progress through life, as we learn more things. It starts to think in patterns. All right? Once, once we think a thought, all right, it's easier to think again.
Yeah, that's true.
All right? Compared to when we were younger, right? Good news is when we're healthy, all right, that's good. But when we're not healthy, it's hard to think again. It's hard to decide. It's hard to make clutch decisions. It's hard to,
It's hard to be creative.
it's hard to be creative. It's hard to, yeah, it's true. A lot of people, all right, I have a lot of artist friends that speak so much about their mental health needing to be okay because of the fact that their creativity is gonna struggle. It's struggling
That's true.
when they are not on the right mental state. Okay, it's harder to create something. It's harder to to
Come up with-
progress.
Yeah, it's so hard to like even think that.
Yeah, it's in general, it's hard to come up with something, right? Was especially as artists, you want to come up with a new idea. It's hard to
Yeah.
do those, right? Body isn't healthy. You change your diet, right? Or you exercise. Okay. Same thing with our mind. When our mind's not healthy, we have to understand our mind, right? We have to understand that we have to understand what would help our mind, what would make things better, what would change, right? For it to be better for us. For what do we have to do? What do we have to think of? What do we have to see? All right, just it's so that we get better. Our brain gets better. All right. Our mental health, right? We want peace of mind, of course. All right. A verse in Isaiah 26:3 says, "You will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you, all those thoughts are fixed on you." Not just occasional peace, not just momentary peace, not just circumstantial peace, but perfect peace. All right. Shalom. All right. Don't make perfect peace. Right. It's not just peace for now because I won because we won, all right? Or not just a peace during this season, all right, this season in life, or not just a peace because something you're praying for is done now.
Yeah.
So okay, you're at peace. No, it's like it's perfect peace that
That's just
through
constant.
it's just constant through your storms, through whichever season, through whichever weather you're in, or through whichever state of life you're in. There's that peace. All right, that's peace of mind. Who experiences shalom? Right? Have you ever it's one of the things that a lot of people neglect to pray for. All right, because if you pray for something, it's usually like, God, I want this 70,000 peso PC without monitor. I'm thanking God for God. I'm speaking, Lord, for a new house, a new car. All right, but peace of mind is one of those that's just very only we ask for it during tough times.
That's true. It's like it's such a rare,
Yeah,
rare
it's-
occasion.
yes,
when you
yeah.
actually pray
So
for it.
there's that. All right. How would you? All right. How would you experience this perfect peace? All right, when your thoughts are fixed on the news, right? The bad
Yeah.
news. There's news, all right? The economy is crashing. We are, all right? Or the economy is crashing. We're, there's a recession coming. Or where's my slivers? Okay, there we go. There's a recession coming. There's
there's the mandatory ROTC.
yeah, there's that one. Or where you dropped your rank, all right? You got demoted, all right? How would you feel that? How would you experience that? Or you're spending, all day scrolling, all right? And you see these people, it makes you anxious, all right? To live life, to be better, all right? You'll keep in perfect peace all those thoughts, all whose thoughts are fixed on you, all right? The strength of, our mental health, right, is to fix, all right? Again, like we said earlier, we got it as, when we are in need to be healthier, to live healthier, we go on diets, we go on exercises,
Yeah.
right? Same thing, all right? To strengthen our mental health, right, we fix our thoughts on different things, all right? Okay, we change the neural paths, all right? And we change, which would then help us change the way we think towards certain things, all right? His divine power has given us everything we need for a godly life through our knowledge of Him. 2 Peter 1, verse 3. Right? Instead of, I can't, all right, or it's too much, it's going to kill me, God is the source of my strength. I have everything I need to do, everything He's called me to do. We change the way we think. We change the way our brain works, or our brain functions. Because, as we said earlier, our brain, as life progresses, have developed patterns on the way we think. So if we start to destroy those old patterns of how we think, which, crumble us and, tear us up, we change them, all right? We change them. We try and slowly change them. Instantly, it will get better. It's not instantly that it will get better, but daily, right? You slowly progress until it becomes weekly, monthly, and years, right? Renewing your mind today, right? These little steps we take today affects the way, we're going to think 10 years to come, all right? It's going to be way better, not just because God saved us, but, us ourselves, we're making a constant action to renew our mind, all right? But it does get hard. I believe that. I know that very well.
It's not always gonna be easy.
There will come times where it's just, right?
it's
Next few weeks, right, you live out the promise of Jesus. After that, it's going to be, there'll come a time, it's just hard again. All right, peace I leave with you. May peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. John 14:27. Jesus said, my peace gives to you. Not the peace, right, that the world gives, but we got Oreos coming in.
Oh.
All right, but the peace that, comes from God. All right, when did He promise His peace? In John 14, the night before His suffering. All right, peace isn't found in the absence of problems. Peace is found in the presence of God. All right, shalom, right? That's peace. Okay, it's not found during the absence of problems. All right, that's not where peace is found. It's found in the presence of God. Peace is, even though you hear bad news, you're okay. All right, you believe you're secure. Peace is, even though you lose a job, you're all right. Peace is, even though your relationship is struggling, you believe that God is your stronghold and you're rooted in His foundation. Peace is, even though you have this annoying brother, all right. Peace is there when even when the money is tight, you still believe. Right?
Peace is when nobody trades you.
Yeah, all right? That's peace. All right? That's a peace from God. That's a peace the world cannot give. That's a peace the world cannot take away. Okay, may God Himself, the God of peace, sanctify you through and through. May your whole spirit, soul, and body be kept blameless at the coming of the Lord Jesus Christ. The one who calls you is faithful, and He will do it. All right? Yeah, that's, that is part 1 of peace of mind. It's a lot shorter. right? But yeah, because okay, it has been a very big misconception, right? There past few weeks, right, past few months, it was it seems like life takes a toll on you,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
You're not functioning mentally, you're not functioning physically.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there are those days, there are those months, right? There are those months.
there's those seasons.
Yeah, there are those seasons, but you have to understand that none of those would change unless you have the willingness to change as well.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not gonna come. Change is not gonna come if you're not willing to let change come, right? To
Mhm.
let change enter. Okay, you have to understand that. As much as you would want, snap of a finger, everything's better.
Yeah,
No, it's not how it works. Okay,
You have to do something
you have
about
to
it.
understand that. Yeah, you have to do something. You have to make things work for it to work. It's not just
Mhm.
gonna work on its own. All right. The same way God wants to help us. Right? It's not. We're not gonna be
Magically.
instantly, right? Magically, bam. Right? It's not like that. All right. You're gonna have to. It's again step by step process every day. Right? Every day. All right. Every day. It's believing it's gonna be better. Right? That peace of mind. Right? That's what we want. All right. Even as as young as you are, it's gonna be an amazing thing to have. It's gonna be an amazing thing to hold on to.
True.
Right? No matter how young you are. So yeah, that would be it for the very first episode of Peace of Mind. All right. That's what we'll be having for the month of December. Okay. That's gonna be coolio stuff.
Cool beans.
So yeah.
Cool beans.
Yes. So yep, that would be it for this week. We'll see you guys in the next week. All right. Peace out. I hate it. That's so cringy. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys on the next. All right. I'm going to shut that down. You and entertain them.
Yeah, I'm gonna entertain you guys. So, guys, what's your favorite Sour Patch flavor? Yellow, green, purple, pink, orange? We all know it's gonna be yellow. Yellow superior flavor. Bye, guys.